The 6th Taiwan-Japan Dialogue on Marine Affairs Cooperation opened on Monday in Taipei.
Representatives from both countries gathered to discuss matters including marine security, fisheries cooperation, and other pressing issues. Let's hear from them.
I strongly believe that as long as Taiwan and Japan continue engaging sincerely and with mutual trust, and as long as our relationship remains mutually beneficial and helpful, we can address any unresolved issues to create a win-win solution through communication and dialogue. In addressing matters concerning marine affairs, conflicts, and concerns, I would like to call for all parties involved to be committed to resolving issues and to remain calm. It is of utmost importance that we engage in constructive discussions.
The head of the Taiwan-Japan Relations Association, Ya-ting, spoke on the close friendship between Taiwan and Japan. He said that both countries had lent help to each other immediately in the wake of natural disasters such as earthquakes and typhoons. As relations continue to grow, the two parties are communicating to promote even more bilateral cooperation. The Executive Yuan's Bio-Taiwan Committee meeting opened on Monday. The committee aims to combine Taiwan's two major strengths, high technology and biotechnology, to create the next key industry for the nation.
The event was attended by Quanta Computer Chairman Barry Lam, who said he'd throw his full support behind the project to boost Taiwan's healthcare.
Premier Zhou told us to put more effort into supporting this smart healthcare project. People often say we're focused on our goals, and I will persist until the end.
Quanta Computer Chairman Barry Lam attended the Executive Yuan's Bio-Taiwan Committee Conference, serving as the opening keynote speaker. He showcased the results of his years of involvement in the medical field, highlighting the achievements of their AI healthcare and caregiving platform.
One aspect is our high-tech industry, and the other is Taiwan's medical standards, both of which are world-renowned. The challenge is leveraging Taiwan's high-tech capabilities to integrate with our medical system and biotechnology and pharmaceuticals. The industry needs to remind the government what needs to be done. Every issue you raise will be addressed by Minister without Portfolio Wu Chengwen, and with the support of our two other ministers, we will hit even more home runs together.
Premier Zhou said that next year's budget for technology development will be 146.6 billion NT, approximately 15% more than this year. He hopes for collaboration between government, industry and academia to integrate AI with biomedicine and make smart healthcare Taiwan's industrial cornerstone. According to the latest Forbes rankings, Barry Lam's net worth has reached $12.1 billion, approximately 384.9 billion NT. Despite experiencing a stock market correction over the past 3 months, his wealth still increased by 85 million USD, solidifying his position as Taiwan's richest person. The AI wave has not only significantly boosted the assets of tech giants, but also brought new opportunities to Taiwan.
AMD is not only setting up in Kaohsiung Asian New Bay Area, but also plans to establish a research and development center in Tainan. This is of importance for Taiwan's AI industry.
AMD has confirmed plans to establish R&D centers in both Kaohsiung and Tainan. With NVIDIA also having similar plans, this wave of AI could propel Taiwan's industry to new heights.
The 2024 Creative Expo Taiwan opened on Monday at the ICC Tainan, with Vice President Xiaobi Kim returning to her hometown to attend the opening ceremony.
This year's event features over 500 participating brands and nearly 700 booths, showcasing Taiwan's diverse and rich cultural spectrum. Let's hear from Xiao.
今天能够回到我小时候成长的故乡跟城市。
Being able to return to my hometown, to the city where I grew up, I see many changes, as well as many things that remain the same. What remains unchanged are our precious memories and the rich cultural history unique to Tainan. This history includes much sorrow, suffering, and even oppression, but it also encompasses progress, the pursuit of dreams, and a great deal of warmth.
The Creative Expo Taiwan has, for the first time, moved to Tainan. It is also the first time in the Expo's history that commercial and cultural exhibitions are combined in the same space. At the opening ceremony on Monday, the members of several ballroom houses put on a voguing performance to showcase the theme of the 100 Faces of the Treasure Island. The fourth Meet Greater South Expo opened last Friday at the Kaohsiung Exhibition Center with 30 innovative technological achievements on show. Among the exhibits was a smart charging management system developed by a startup company backed by the Ministry of Economic Affairs.
Kaohsiung's public transportation operators are collaborating in the charging system project, which is set to serve over 145 electric buses by the end of the year. It is hoped that the project will raise charging efficiency and reduce the number of charging stations.
The 2024 Meet Greater South Expo has officially kicked off. Over the past 3 years, driven by dual transformations in digitalisation and net zero goals, the Ministry of Economic Affairs Industrial Technology Department has facilitated nearly 32 billion NT in increased industrial investment in the south of Taiwan through its technology programs. The exhibition features 30 innovative technological achievements.
This time around, we've brought together nearly 15 tech groups to take part in the expo, as well as 15 startups. Over the past few years, we've been doing our utmost to invest in industries in southern Taiwan, as well as in technology R&D.
One of the highlights is a smart charging management system developed by a startup company supported by the Ministry of Economic Affairs. This system provides automated charging management 24 hours a day throughout the year, enhancing charging efficiency.
By utilizing AIoT technology, we link vehicle data with dynamic scheduling, charging data from facilities, and environmental data to accurately predict the energy consumption of electric buses.
The smart charging management system is not only fully automated, energy efficient and capable of extending battery life, but importantly, it also allows for electrical usage at the facility to be coordinated with Taipower for power trading.
At the facility, we can coordinate our electricity usage with Taipower for power trading. This not only saves energy, but also allows us to receive incentives from Taipower. As a result, it further encourages operators to replace their diesel vehicles.
By using AI to accurately predict the energy consumption of electric vehicle fleets, the operator plans to install an additional 5 charging stations by the end of the year, serving over 145 electric buses and establishing Taiwan as a leader in technology.
2 sets of twins born via IVF are celebrating their acceptance to university this year. In each pair, one twin is attending medical school, while the other plans to become a teacher.
They returned to the hospital they were born to celebrate the achievement and share their experiences growing up. They also hope to prove that IVF children are just as healthy and intelligent as any other.
2 pairs of twins return to the hospital where they were born. The superintendent gifts them golden pens to congratulate their acceptance into top universities. The first pair are the Gao twins from Yunlin. They learned they were born from IVF during elementary school and developed an interest in reproductive medicine. Now they've both received top marks in the university entrance exam, and one plans to study reproductive medicine at NTU.
Ever since learning about IVF in middle school biology class, I became interested in studying biology and science.
Thanks to the mother's influence, her sister wants to become a teacher. She also got into the school she wanted, the National Taipei University of Education. Another pair of twins from Taichung were also IVF babies. One tested into National Taichung University of Education, while her sister is to study at Zhongshan Medical University. They say they're grateful for the IVF technology that brought them into this world.
To me, I believe that I may have come into this world in a slightly different way than most, but it's still a beautiful thing.
The hospital superintendent says that Taiwan's capabilities in IVF treatment are internationally recognized. Recent data have shown the many achievements of these IVF babies.
We have a foundation that tracks the achievements of children born with IVF. They've displayed a slightly higher performance than their peers, showing that this technique not only produces children who are healthy, but also talented.
The twins' parents also came to personally thank Dr. Li Mao-sheng. Watching their children test into the schools of their dreams has turned the arduous process of IVF into the greatest joy of their lives.
Even a parking lot can become an attraction. Last month, the Zhoushe underground parking lot opened in Taichung's Beitun district. Aiming to incorporate the park above it, the designers built a round skylight above the entrance.
By adding a tree in the center, growing straight toward the sky, the structure looks just like a framed painting. The thoughtful design has caught the attention of influencers looking for their next photo op.
Looking up at an angle, you first see a lone tree set off against the brilliant blue sky. Stepping back reveals a round frame that seems to enclose the exquisite scene like a picture frame.
Putting a tree here makes such a beautiful composition.
This skylight is part of a parking lot. It not only lets in light, but transforms a formulaic space with sun and cloud shadow, lending a unique aesthetic.
It beautifies the area in a creative way.
The Jiushe underground parking lot opened in July in Taichung's Beitun district. With 1 story above ground and 2 underground, the entire project cost 220 million NT and provides space for 250 cars. It also uses permeable pavement as an eco-friendly building method.
For the Jiushe Park underground parking lot, following the architect's concept of environmental design, we use permeable pavement as an eco-friendly building method.
Jiushe Park expands the beauty of nature across 4 hectares in the city, making it one of Taichung's largest parks. It even has a small drainage pond to bring down the temperature. The park and parking lot were similarly designed with the natural environment in mind, lending both a touch of artistic flair.
It's the end of the animal show involving dolphins and other cetaceans in Taiwan as we know it. New laws concerning animal performances are set to kick in 2026, and they'll make it significantly harder for operators to hold related activities.
2 Taiwanese marine theme parks say they've been making adjustments to their business model, with one park saying it plans to turn its facilities into a center for education.
Visitors gather at the side of the pool to pet an adorable-looking dolphin during an educational activity at Far Glory Ocean Park in Hualien. Kids and adults alike can get up close with the animals while learning about them. In late July, the Ministry of Agriculture announced an amendment to regulations governing animal performances, which will come to an end in their current form starting 2026. There are currently 2 marine animal theme parks in Taiwan, and both have been gradually moving to adapt to the new rules in recent years. Far Glory Ocean Park plans to renovate its performance pool and feeding areas into a center for cetacean education. The park's cetacean veterinary experts and keepers will work together with animal protection groups to set up a rescue center. Yelio Ocean World in New Taipei says it has already ceased its performances involving cetaceans and is currently promoting educational activities for visitors. Park operators say they will do all they can to protect the marine animals and play the role of educators and conservators.
We were overjoyed when we heard the news. We think this truly aligns with the idea that animals aren't just for entertainment. It's taking action on this cause.
Under the new regulations, any individual or company hoping to hold a show involving animals must submit a detailed plan and all the relevant documents for government approval. Finding a balance between education and performance has been a key issue for companies in the industry.
The waters around Turtle Island in Yilan County are known to be a prime whale watching destination, with various species of whales and dolphins to be seen.
During the whale watching season, many tourists come to Yilan to take boat tours and experience the sight of these majestic marine animals. In a stroke of good fortune, not only are dolphins accompanying the tours, the pygmy killer whales have also been spotted in recent tours, leaving tourists in awe. Many visitors are taking advantage of the end of the summer vacation to go whale watching, to the delight of operators, who report that nearly every boat tour is fully booked. When you spend time to sort recycling, but it all gets crushed into a garbage truck, does that mean it was all for nothing? In New Taipei's Luzhou district, some residents have complained that the sanitation workers don't separate out recycling.
They just toss everything into the truck to be crushed. But the workers said not to worry. It's taken to the nation's first smart recycling plant, where it's sorted more efficiently with AI.
Bag after bag of recycling is taken from a recycling truck and dumped into a trash compactor without sorting by type, drawing sharp criticism. Someone posted a photo questioning why the sanitation workers were crushing everything indiscriminately. Why work hard to sort recycling then? Another guessed that it was all going to be incinerated, but it's actually all a misunderstanding.
Since the truck is yellow, people assume it's for trash and think it's all headed for the incinerator, but that's not the case. They're collection trucks that take the recycling to a sorting center, where it's sorted out using high-tech AI. Here in New Taipei, we've improved recycling efficiency.
This trash truck is actually labelled as a recycling collection truck. Its purpose is to condense large amounts of recycling by flattening it. Then it's shuttled off to its next destination for sorting, the nation's first AI recycling centre. Piles of recycling are mixed together and placed on a conveyor belt, where workers do a first round of sorting. After they remove larger pieces of cardboard, it's fed into an optical sorter that can pick out smaller paper materials. Then an AI-powered robotic arm does another round of sorting. The machine senses paper takeout and drink boxes and separates them from ordinary paper. Last is a magnet that can remove cans to ensure everything is thoroughly sorted.
Above, we have two optical sorters that eject paper and plastic, which are the two most common types of recyclables. Then at the end, we use a robotic arm and human sorters to do more precise sorting.
New Taipei's AI Recycling Centre is initially handling recycling from Luzhou, Xinzhuang, Sanchong, Tucheng and Shenkeng districts, where it's enabled more efficient recycling. Next time you see a collection truck going about its business, know that everything is fine. There's no need to make a complaint to the sanitation department.
Taipei Mayor Jiang Wan-an proposed renaming a road in honor of two-time Olympic badminton gold medalists Wang Qiling and Li Yang. Previously, Taichung Mayor Lu Shouyan also suggested renaming a road in honor of Olympic judo silver medalist Yang Yongwei, but Yang ultimately rejected the idea.
In terms of roads named after people, the most common in Taiwan are Zhongzhen Road, named after Chiang Kai-shek, and Zhongshan Road, named after Sun Yat-sen. Almost every city in Taiwan has traces of authoritarian rule.
After judo athlete Yang Yongwei won a silver medal at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics and a gold medal at the 2023 Asian Games, Taichung's government discussed renaming the road behind his family home Yongwei Road.
People suggested naming this road after Yang Yongwei. It's a good idea. Roads belong to everybody. Personally, I like to keep more of a low profile, so I don't think it's necessary. I'm only an athlete. People don't need that, so I think it's okay.
In the end, Yang rejected the idea because he felt it would be strange to have a road named after him. But there are many roads in Taiwan named after people. The most well-known are Zhongzhen Road and Zhongshan Road, which are named after Chiang Kai-shek and Sun Yat-sen respectively. When the Chinese Nationalist Party took over control of Taiwan in 1945, they named many roads after these party leaders. After the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall was completed, Yisian Road was also named after him. Now more and more people are calling to change these road names, calling them relics of authoritarian rule. The most famous example is from 1996, when then Taipei Mayor Chen Shui-bian renamed Jieshou Road, which commemorated Chiang Kai-shek's 60th birthday, to Ketagalan Boulevard.
For example, if I were a victim of political persecution, my address would refer to the same Chiang Kai-shek who approved my grandfather's execution, signing the verdict with a red pen and effectively shooting him. I'd be living at this address, making the pain linger.
The Transitional Justice Commission conducted a survey on renaming Zhongzhen Road. Those against the change thought it would cost too much money and worried their property on these famous roads would lose value. The issue of road names has sparked debate on how to achieve transitional justice without upsetting the status quo.